The largest happiness study of all time showed something really awesome. It turns out that not only do others influence your happiness, and they do so in a very large way, but you influence their happiness as well. So, the study looked pretty much like this. Over 4,000 people were tracked over some 20 years. Every now and again, scientists would give people surveys which would indicate what their happiness level is. So people would take those surveys and they would take it regularly. And over that 20-year period, the scientists saw all of the relations and all of the change in happiness and how it affected their siblings, their parents, their friends, and so on. So you could see it was a study not only of people's happiness, of individual happiness, but it was a study of group happiness. So how does your happiness influence others? So that's what they did, and the results were pretty crazy. Would you like to take a guess how much people you influence? Would it be 10? 100? Well, it was 1,000. 1,000 people. So not only do you influence your friends, but your friends of friends, and your friends of friends of friends. You might think, well, I'm not really that significant to the world, the way this world functions. But think about it this way. Since you influence 1,000 people around you, it's as though you could control a really small city just through your behavior. If you help those 1,000 people become happier or help fulfill some of their needs, each of them could help 1,000 people of their own, which would be 1,000,000 people at this point. So the tendrils of your influence are actually extremely immense. Okay, so that's the broader scale influence that you have, and others have on you too. But what about the closer relations? So how much, if your friend becomes happy, for example, how much does it affect you? Is it significant? Is it insignificant? Well, it turns out that when your friend becomes happy, you have a 63% greater likelihood of being happy as well, which is huge. I mean, 63%. You don't get that if you become a millionaire. And I read the statistics. You actually don't. So you could say that your friends are more important than being a millionaire, if you want to be cheesy. Okay, so what are the implications here? What will we get out of learning about this study? Well, it turns out that social connection is actually one of the most important factors in our own happiness and the happiness of those around us. I mean, 63% for friends. That's crazy. You don't get that anywhere else. So the power this has, the power of social networks and how they influence one another, is really large. Now, what we can do with this is, if we influence our own behavior, if we somehow, say, increase our happiness, or try to help others become happier as well, then we can not only influence our little group, the people we're helping directly, but those around them, and those around those people. So I think it's essential that we find ways to change our behavior and to exude more energetic positivity. That's why in the next video, I'll explore 3 different science-backed behaviors which can help others become happy in your company. So I hope you can join me along there, and for now, bye!